Can't hit a shot.
Well, you 8 for 14. I
like the shot, the field goal attempts though.
Okay.
It's all spurred.
How you doing? Okay, man. You let me know when you're ready.
If you would, just speak directly in the mic, introduce yourself, and the young man to your left and right.
Larry Williford, Farmville Central. We got MJ Williams, Jr., Tyler Whitehurst, Sr. Challenge the guys that, it's an early game, thin crowd. I thought defensively we were connected, we were communicating. I don't think for us that's the way we've got to play defense. And I was proud of our guys. Not a lot of time for game prep, game plan, but did exactly what we asked them in the pregame, and very proud of our team. Very seldom do you come to this tournament and come out 2-1. Been here many a times, and been 1-2 or 0-3. So happy to leave here at 2-1. And all those people have been popping off at the mouth. I've been taking receipts. I've been classy up here, and I ain't talking no junk about nobody's team, but I've been listening. Go ahead.
This is for both the players. When you guys are some live ball turnovers, just getting out in transition, how fun is it to play that style? How good of a team are you when you're doing that?
I mean, when we getting steals and layups, that's the way we want to play basketball. The first game I feel like we went away from that, and that's kind of how the score was and the game went how it went. But if we just play defense, help rotate, and just play Farmville Central basketball, that's when we play our way and then get easy points.
That's what we harp on a lot, mainly in practice, pushing the ball. We do 4-on-4 transition that we try to translate that to the game, just keep the pace going, keep it up. That's our style of play.
Coach, you spoke about it yesterday. Just got to shoot a little bit better than you did the first day. Today you're shooting over 50% from the field. Is that the kind of the game you're looking to play all year?
You got to attack the paint. I mean, the game's won and lost in the paint. I mean, the three ball is great, and it's like your ex-girlfriend. She's real good looking, but she's crazy. I mean, it can get you in trouble. Like, you have got to get in the paint. You make your money in the paint, defensively and offensively. Winning the battle of the boards, putting putbacks, getting dribble penetration, getting 2 feet paint touches. The things that we harp on, I thought we've done over these last 2 games. We've done an excellent job, and it all starts in practice. And these guys have been a very good practice team. They come in and the competition level is very high every night in practice because we don't go 1s versus 2s. We split up evenly as we can. And there's a lot of times guys leave practice mad because, they got their butt kicked by one of the other teams. And I think that's what breeds competition, breeds success on the basketball court.
I mean, just keep going straight down it. I mean, you had 13 steals, only 12 turnovers. It's got to make you feel good for the players, man. It's got to make you feel good when you force more turnovers than you get commit on your own.
We got to be aggressive. We're not going to win we're not the airport team. We're not walking in with the big guys, the skyscrapers. So we've got to be tenacious, scrappy. That's just who we are.
How pleased were you? 13-3 first 2 minutes of the game. You came out in the second half, did the same thing. Big jumps early on the start of that.
I wasn't surprised, because when you play the way you practice, it's not like you got to say, oh man, we played so much better than we've practiced. It's a mirror image of practice, minus the first game. And that's what you build on. You come here to get a stress test, and now we figured out some things we've got to work on as we get back. We got 2 tough road games as we start back, and we know we're circled on everybody's schedule. We're not sneaking up on nobody. We know where we want to be, and we're not going to talk about it, but we know where we want to be.
Are you pleased with the reaction you got from the team following the Reedsville game? You come out, you beat 2 good triangle teams in the last couple of days.
Well, there was no finger pointing. A lot of times in high school basketball, when you lose a very emotional game, it becomes it was none of that. It was, we know where we struggle. We know what we can do better, and it's controlling the controllables. And I think that's what all the talk I heard from these guys, because I listen more and I talk a lot of times in the locker room, and they were hungry. I didn't have to make them hungry. They were hungry for themselves to come out and get back on the winning track.
Tyler, MJ, did you guys discuss it amongst yourselves after Reedsville? What was the plan? What was discussed for the game the last couple of days?
Yeah, I mean, like he said, we ourselves as a team was hungry. You know, I don't think you know this, but we went back to the hotel room either last night and the night before. We watched that game back and replayed to see every mistake we made as a team, and we was talking about it, and we just trying to limit the simple mistakes, because the simple mistakes in the game is what gets the lead, the spread. So we just went back and tried to clean up those stuff.
Keep it simple. Try to keep it simple. And a lot of people say, well, you know, you turn them loose, you know. But it is very hard to get a basketball team to play that way, yet under control, and to move the basketball. It is not easy. I mean, we could come out and call a play every time down the court, but that's not the way these guys want to play. I think it's a lot harder to teach guys how to be a player than to run a play. And that's what we strive to do at Farmville Central.
All good?
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you guys. Sorry, we're going to go with what?
All right, when you guys speak, please speak directly in the microphone. And Coach, when you're ready, introduce yourself and the young men to your left and right.
Coach Ross, head men's basketball coach at Jordan High School. To my right, I have junior guard Bryce Hill. To my left, I have center big man Pete Bryan. I'm sorry, Pete Bryan. Started the game, we came out flat, super flat. We didn't anticipate the way they were going to run. They ran the floor, got some easy layups on us. I think we went down 10-0 again. Fell in the hole, called a timeout, regroup, came back second quarter, played probably our best quarter then, fought back within, I think, one or two, maybe took the lead. I think we might have took the lead as well. However, came out flat again in the second half and did not respond to. This time we could not respond to it. Dug a hole and just couldn't come out of it. I think we also didn't shoot well the second half. That's to their defense. They were super aggressive, denied our shooters, pressured the ball handlers, blew up our ball screens, and just made it super difficult for us. So kudos to them. We got to do a better job. I got to do a better job as a coach.
For both the players, what was playing in this tournament like? You come around here locally, just having the opportunity to play on this stage.
It's been really awesome for me, and I think for our team too. Our coach talked about how he played in it when he was a player with our assistant coach too. So it's been a good opportunity for our team to showcase how good we are and a good test for us against good teams.
Like Pete said, it does mean a lot. I was a ball boy here 6 years ago, so it's kind of crazy to be. You would look up to them when you were like younger, and so to be able to play in the tournament, it means a lot. And then in front of all the coaches, it's big.
For sure. And Coach, for you, obviously, you guys won 1 and 2. You guys did show well for yourselves despite it. How well do games like this and events like this prepare you for the playoff that you're trying to go on?
This is great for us. Every year, I've challenged myself to play the best. I want to play the best. I want to put Jordan on the biggest stage possible. I'm not one of those coaches that I just want to play, as they call them, cupcake games to just stack my winning record, because these games matter. These are the games that prepare. If you look at our history the past 2 years, we've been super successful in the postseason. And that's basically directly related to the non-conference that we play early in the season. So this event is exciting to be in, and we are really appreciative to be here on this platform and compete against the best teams. It honestly, I know it's going to prepare us for the state playoffs, and we're ready. We're ready.
I know it's hard to kind of look back and find positives, but I mean, you've been 16 assists on 24 made baskets. That's got to make you feel good as a coach.
Yeah, so that's one of the biggest things. As I think I mentioned yesterday, the guys, I told them early in the season that we were being a little bit selfish, and we were looking and hunting our shots too much. But if we play as a team, as you can see, the scoring will be balanced. Any given day, I have guys that can score the basketball and really shoot the basketball and fill it up. So if we move the basketball, everybody's going to eat. And these guys have bought into that and are willing to share the basketball. So that's something that we go in, practice, and work on. And yeah. Good.
Awesome. Thank you guys. guys so much.
Yep.